Hello everyone, this is Ruben for Sinusoidal Music. Today we have Godgodo. Godgodo means thunder in Konkani, and Konkani is a language spoken across the western coast of India. And this act has been making waves in that music scene across Goa, Mangalore, coastal Karnataka, even parts of Kerala. Their song Running Running has hit more than 1 million views. We have them with us today. So we have with us Calvin, who mainly plays the drums, Viyan, who does keys and vocals, and Jovith, who does guitars. But they do a bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
Right. So let's start with your biggest hit, I suppose, Running Running. When was it that you first came up with the idea, the songwriting, and all of that?
So the first time we came up with the idea for Running Running was right when we released our first song, which is Gelo Re Gelo. So Gelo Re Gelo came out last year, 2025, on the 1st of August. And we were very happy with the response that we got, which is like 20 people saying, "Oh, very nice song," like that. But as soon as we put it out, we had a small release party of sorts at
Yeah.
Calvin's place, and we were sitting and we were like, we definitely need to put out another song, man. And right then we were just having a little bit of beers or whatever, and we started talking about the idea for the next song right there. And I think that was where it started, where we decided to write a new song, and that was Running Running.
When we started writing Running, we did not really want it to be a love song or a song about alcohol.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, about 90% of all Konkani songs are about love
Morgue
or
and
sorrow.
Right.
More
Yeah.
Sorrow with alcohol, by the way. So
Yeah.
we did not really want that to happen, but unfortunately it did. In some capacity.
But I guess that helped hit your base target audience initially, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think the base target audience is also very different. It's not really just the Konkani crowd that is responding well to not just that song, but some of the other covers as well that we've done. We also receive a lot of support from Maharashtra. Pune, by the way, is our #1 city.
Oh, okay. That
So
is
that-
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't know if you guys know
Right.
that. As
Yeah,
well.
yeah, Pune and Bangalore actually.
Yeah.
But I suppose that is because there is quite a lot of crowd of Konkani speaking people across
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
spread across these places. But speaking of songwriting, I think Calvin does a lot of the lyrical songwriting,
Yeah.
right?
Most of it.
Yes, most of it. Yeah.
Right. And even Gelo Re Gelo, before Gelo Re Gelo, you have another song which I think your audiences are not that familiar with,
Yeah.
which was Talo Mogatso,
Yes.
which means
The
the
voice of
voice
love.
of love,
Yeah.
right? And
Again, another song about love.
about love. But and I think that was right before that. You have been a band who has been doing a lot of experimenting over the years,
Yes.
right? Right. And you have known each other from a very, very long time.
Yeah.
13 years.
13 years. And
Maybe.
No, we've known each other for some
For
20
longer.
years.
20. Shit. Yeah, right.
21 years.
21 years.
almost
now.
20 years. And you wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised because a lot of people who come on our shows have some relation to rock or metal, right? Whether it be even Tenma, who are mainstream musicians. So here also we have a band who have their origins in rock and metal.
Yes.
And maybe die-hard fans would know that they had a death metal band,
Which I was not a part.
which you were not a part of, but these
Yeah.
two people were a part of that.
Yeah.
Take me through how you went from this hardcore metal and rock act to very Konkani pop, indie pop making group.
So when the idea kind of started, it was me and a very close friend of ours called Sumant. And we were all into metal. We were listening to metal, and we were in the college band. We were playing guitar, and we were like in different bands and all of that. And we were deliberating on who should play drums. Okay, so we didn't have a drummer back then. But so I have a different version of this story. Okay, Calvin has a different. When I say version, it's his side of what was happening while this is happening. Okay. And so he comes to me and he's like, we have a drummer, but he doesn't know how to drum.
Play drums.
And he doesn't have a drum kit. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see how it goes. And then we go to his place, and then we speak completely. Like, I think you should tell your version now to connect it.
This is like a Rashomon, Akira Kurosawa, one version and a second different version.
I'll keep it very short actually. So,
Yeah.
Sumant asked me to play drums. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll play drums. I'll go back to my girlfriend, who's now my wife. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play for this metal band. She's like, okay, what instrument? I'm playing drums. Like, okay, we don't know how to play drums. I'm like, I'll learn because I'm a metalhead. That typical metalhead energy, right? So, and I go to meet Sumant, and Sumant is like, hey, I also have Jovith coming, and he's gonna be a part of the band. I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't Joe play the drums? Because I've seen him
Oh,
play
right.
drums
Oh,
somewhere.
okay. Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
play a little bit of drums. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So I thought, okay, I'm going to meet these guys. They're going to be like, oh, Calvin, you've never played drums, so we're going to go with Joe. But then I go meet him, then I realize, oh, no, he's supposed to play guitar. I'm still
Oh,
going to
right,
play drums.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't waste any time, go buy a drum kit. And then I
You
used to
went and
listen-
bought a drum kit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I got
So
a
you were
drum kit
determined,
later.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
happened
want
very quickly actually.
Okay.
I didn't want anybody to steal my
Steal
spot.
your spot. Right.
So I started drumming. Joe actually taught me the drums.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
okay.
So like back in the day, because we didn't have a drum kit, it was like on the desk, right? On the
Oh, right,
school desk,
yeah.
you would just draw like with protractors. They would just draw like toms and everything.
Toms
With
and, yeah.
pens. You would kind of drum and learn. That's how much drums I knew.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
Mm.
we had like
Right,
a school
right,
drum
right.
kit as well.
Right,
so
right.
we just
That was more
practiced
than
on
enough for me to learn.
Yeah.
Long story short, started playing drums, and then we started writing a lot of original music. And
Yeah.
what I realized at that time was Joe had a varied set of interests in music. So he also listened to a lot of Green Day,
Yeah. A lot of punk rock, a lot of
yeah.
metalcore.
Coldplay, and
yeah.
a lot of singer-songwriter stuff as well. So
Right.
he would find ways to add harmonies to our guitar parts
Oh, okay.
without
Uh-huh.
someone's really noticing it.
Okay, and
Right.
so,
So
and
there was that melodic aspect of songwriting in Joe.
Yeah, he would hate the
Yeah.
harmonies coming
harmonies
in,
coming in.
because it
okay.
would just make us sound much more melodic than we intend,
Yeah.
than he
Intended
us
to be.
Yeah.
Because Sumant wanted us to be true cult black metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's where we started seeing that this side of melodic music was really appealing to us. I also got into a lot of polyrhythms and progressive metal. So the two of us wanted to form a battle of bands,
Right,
band,
right,
and we wanted to play progressive metal. We
right.
wanted a keyboardist. And we wanted another guitarist as well, but Sumant was not gonna be a part of this.
Yeah.
So we asked Viyan to join us.
Yeah.
He was hot property back then, so he wanted
Back
Right.
then.
back then. Everybody wanted Viyan to be a part of
Yeah.
the band.
Yeah.
Auto property now.
Right. Right. But I
Yeah,
think
he chose us.
all three of you are quite talented across instruments. All three of you play drums.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Keys and guitars as well.
Yeah.
I don't play.
Oh, right. But yeah, I think you have also
He does better videos as well.
like some
I can
some
fool
some
people
well,
into
right,
thinking that I can play
right,
others.
right.
And there are a lot of common friends or mutual friends that think that Calvin taught Joe to play the guitar.
Okay.
Because sometimes
Right.
we just say things just for the heck of it,
Heck
and then
of
we
it,
forget to
right.
tell them that we're
That-
kidding.
that
But there are many
right.
stories floating.
Right.
around.
Right. But then you got in touch because you needed a keyboardist
Yeah,
for your band,
yeah.
right?
That's when I joined the band. This was back in 2014, I guess.
No, 2015.
15,
Yeah.
yeah. And then we played a lot of Battle of Bands, and that's where even I'm like very melodic when it comes to like making music or anything of
Right.
that sort. We started writing a lot of originals, and after the Battle of Bands band was called This Little Question,
Right.
and that's where we wrote a lot of prog songs, lot of polyrhythms, melodic stuff, also everything mixed up. We were all over the place in a very good way, and
That's what we think.
and I think that was like until I moved to Bangalore in 2017, and then a year later they also moved in to Bangalore for different reasons. Of course, I did my sound engineering in Bangalore, and they had their jobs as well. And I think 2 years in Bangalore as well, we did a lot of Battle of Bands, and we had a really good year in 2018. I'm guessing.
Yeah, back then the band was called This Little
Just a
Question.
question. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yeah, I'm acquainted of that, and
Yeah.
you still have the video out there of elaborated lab rat.
Oh my god!
Please don't watch it.
But it's fun. Yeah, mega fans can go check that out, and there's all sorts of other. There were also some other nice songs, which hopefully, I mean, maybe we'll hear them.
People who don't know, that band was not called This Little Question then. It changed to Skytrip.
Skytrip,
because
right, and that's a really cool band. Their music is still out. You should definitely check the songs, Spaces as they mentioned, and Feather, and even Internet Monster. And my favorite of those songs, underrated maybe, is Helium, which I really love. I really
Oh.
love the song Helium. Guys, go check it out, and maybe make Konkani versions of them. I don't know.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so then COVID hit, right? And
Yeah.
like a lot of musicians, I think a lot of musicians faced loss of work, or reduced opportunities, and a mix of various things. Some people even started releasing stuff. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
at that time you guys started changing things up in terms of musical
Yeah.
direction.
Also, we had like a lot of like our own personal commitments. I used to do a lot of Instagram covers back then. And,
Right,
like I used to
right.
post a lot of stuff. Me just playing. My
Right,
finger
right.
drumming
Basically, your
stuff.
finger drum
Yeah,
covers,
yeah.
which started hitting some numbers. and-
Yeah, it started
yeah.
actually back
Right.
then. And
And Instagram decided to delete your profile.
yeah,
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
happened? Oh,
Hacked
okay.
into it or
Damn.
something.
someone hacked into my Instagram
Oh,
profile, and during COVID, I had made like around 4
to 6.
5K
Yeah.
followers.
That was huge back
That
then.
was huge
Right,
back then. I was
yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
my god, I always wanted something like this, and it's like just gone. And there was this app called Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
Oh, yeah.
The
Clubhouse
COVID
phase.
Clubhouse.
COVID Clubhouse,
phase
like
era,
I
right.
made a lot of followers through that also, because I
Right.
used to like host rooms, and a lot of people used to end up talking
Right,
over
right.
there, and I made a lot of good friends also out of Clubhouse. But then that's how those years were, like during COVID and after COVID.
We did write a lot of songs during COVID as well.
Yes, we did. I think Internet Monster
Yeah, the
was
entire EP,
during
right.
COVID.
We had like
It was released around
about
2020.
5 to 6
Right.
songs we
Right.
wrote and we released, and they were like, we wrote 10 songs maybe, somewhere around.
We have a lot of unreleased Skytrip songs. but-
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
A
Right.
bit outdated now, but
Right.
still very nostalgic.
So
Takes you back.
one thing that also happened was after, while COVID was subsiding, the two of us moved in together
Yeah.
back to Bangalore, and then I had an idea for a Konkani song, so I had lyrics, and then I was like, oh, I want music, and like I only play drums,
Right.
so I went to the room next to mine. Thankfully, this producer friend of mine is.
But what triggered the idea to write a Konkani song? And I guess the answer is there within your origins itself, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Which is basically the kind of music culture which is there
Yeah.
in, let's say, Goa or coastal Karnataka, Mangalore, right?
Yeah,
And
so all of us are from Mangalore,
Right.
for people who don't know. There's a lot of confusion. A lot of people actually think that we're from Goa. We do spend a lot of our time in Goa, but they know we are Mangaloreans. And then, me personally, growing up, if there was no electricity at home as a child, my parents and I would just sit together and then just sing a lot of Konkani songs.
right.
Right. So that's how I was introduced to Konkani songs. We also had like a tape recorder and a cassette player. My grandmother used to play Konkani songs and so on. So I knew a lot of these songs. And at one point, on like me personally, I felt like the music that we were putting out was not going anywhere, and I did a different sort of giving up. I was like, okay, I don't care about what I put out there. I'm just going to put out stuff that I enjoy. Yeah, that Konkani song, I think that really came from our hearts musically as well as lyrically.
Yeah. Also, we used to spend a lot of time at home. Like whenever we used to like clean the house and all of that, we used to play a lot of music on the TV. We used to
Yeah.
watch a lot of Konkani music
okay.
videos.
Right.
And I think
Yeah.
that's when we were like, we should definitely try writing a Konkani song, man.
Yeah. So the the two of us did that. We also had Avisha, my wife, who also contributed her vocals to
Yeah.
the song.
All the backing vocals and
yeah.
the ad libs and stuff.
In the song Tado Mogatso.
Tado
Yes,
Mogatso
yes, yes.
is what
Right,
I'm talking about.
right.
And then at that moment, we decided that we were going to write more and more Konkani songs. Jovith, unfortunately, was not in the city. He was in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he came back. And then by the time he came back, we had written another song, Gelo Re Gelo.
Yeah.
Then he saw what we did and yeah, he's going to talk about it.
So, as soon as I came back from Mumbai, first song I heard was Talo Mogaso, and just the vibe of the song. So also like there was not a lot of Konkani songs that I grew up listening to, me personally. So, but I knew, I did know how Konkani songs sound, and when I heard this, it was such a fresh outlook, and it on a Konkani song, and for me, listening to something in Konkani and having the production that it has I was like taken aback, and I was like, wow, this sounds so good, because there's so much elements that's happening, there's so much meaning to the song, right? And right after that, that was impressive in itself for me when I heard it. And then I heard Gelo Re Gelo, which was a much better written song, and it like totally blew me away, and I'm like, this really needs a music video, because like we have to do justice to the song. And that's when we just immediately decided to like in a week we were like, let's make a music video for this, and we just we planned half-assedly. We just like had
Right.
whatever.
But it doesn't look half-assed. I mean, I think it was a really cool
like half of the shots
music
that
video.
you see are
Planned on the shot on
yeah,
the
like
spot.
let's do this on the shot on the phone. Those
Yeah,
are like,
mostly I think 80% of the music
80%.
video is
they were like
Shot-
contingency
shot
shots.
on iPhone,
Were the
yeah.
ones that we.
So we kind of shot it, and then we figured out that the exposure was too high, and they
yeah, like we couldn't use any of
couldn't
this.
use any. We used like quite a bit of shots from there, but also Joe works on videos like this. That's what we do for a living, and we watched our own footage. We had never shot like a music video,
Yeah,
and then
first
we
time.
watched the footage. And we're like, no man, this doesn't go well.
So what was happening during the shoot is, so let's say you're acting, okay, and there's one main camera that is supposed to shoot you, right? Viyan is standing there with his phone, I'm standing here with my phone. We're just like getting whatever stuff that we thought we could use, and
Either for reference or
yeah, just like randomly
Okay.
we were just shooting
Right.
every scene because it had a story or whatever, and we ended up using those footage because the main ones were
Right. But it had a funny little plot line and all, right?
yeah.
That is something we planned out already.
Right,
Of course.
So if you notice the music video, it's this, it goes with the lyrics, right?
So basically, to the viewers, it's a boy meets girl, and there's her angry dad who's a police officer, kind of comedic, humorous music video.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit about love again, but
Right. Right.
yeah, it's about.
But it's good. I mean,
It is
yeah,
Konkani.
yeah.
songwriting wise, by the way. So we are aware of the fact that most popular Konkani music has a certain, they take a certain direction and they go with a specific kind of beat.
Right.
There are a lot of similarities
Right.
with popular Konkani music.
Right.
We did not want to go that route at all, so we thought we'd do a little.
Right.
We do a little bit of reggae, is what we thought. So we went to the reggae field for Gelo Re Gelo.
Yeah.
That turned out to be very pivotal in our musical journey because a lot of musicians started giving us accolades.
Yeah.
They recognized the fact that we were doing something different,
Yeah.
and they started approaching us to help them out with their music, with their videos, because they're like, okay, fine, this does seem like these boys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Men,
Right.
boys, whatever.
Right. But I think as Jovith was mentioning, even when I heard the song Tado Mogatso, it had an interesting fresh arrangement. And also Konkani music, rather, let's say from Goa, has a very interesting history, right? I think one of the first covers you did was a Chris Perry Mohammed Rafi song.
Yeah.
Nosibak Rodta.
Shiva Rotana, which is a great song. I love that song. And but a lot of musicians like Chris Perry or Frank Ferdinand, Chick Chocolate, all these musicians who were from Goa had a huge role to play in Bollywood music. They contributed to Western harmonies. They worked with your R.D. Burman or Lakshmikant Pyarelal, Kalyanji Anandji,
Yes.
right? Or no, Hindi viewers would know my name is Anthony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Anthony Gonzalez was an arranger for Salim Chaudhary. So I mean there is a very interesting history of Konkani music, right? And I think when you tapped into some of that, but also refreshed the whole sound of it. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So another interesting thing about what came out from all these songs was a fresh sound, like you said, the arrangement and everything. When it came to us putting out these covers on Instagram, it was basically like a whole promotional thing that we wanted to do for Running, which was the next song that came out.
Okay.
So we were like, who's going to listen to us? Like Gelo Re Gelo was out, but we had like a bunch of people listening to it. And we thought about it like, if we have to put out another song, we have to think about how to promote that song. Why will people listen to us without us having a bunch of songs out there?
Right.
That's when we decided to put out covers of all these nostalgic
classic Konkani
songs.
songs.
Yeah.
Right.
Fun fact is that we had written Running before we even put out our first cover.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Way
Oh,
before.
okay.
Reasoning was pretty simple as well. We wanted to give it a good 2-3 months
Yeah.
before we put out Running,
Right.
and we wanted to build the brand on
Oh,
Instagram.
okay. Right.
So we started putting out covers with the
And-
intention that maybe we'll get 5,000 views on one.
Yeah. Literally 5,000. Like we finished writing Running. It was in the process of script writing, the storyboarding, all of that was happening.
Yeah.
And even the mix and everything. So we do all of this like from our bedrooms itself. So we did all of that, and then we were like, okay, we have some time right now to put out some covers. Let's just see how it goes. Maybe 5K views. What will happen? Let's try what is there. And then we put out the first one, and that hit like 300K views in like
3
Right.
days,
So that was your
3
first viral set
Yeah.
of Konkani covers.
It was
right.
unimaginable for us
Yeah,
at
Right.
the time.
I've never
because,
seen
like, we
numbers
would
like
have
that.
been happy with like 5K. Honestly, when we did the song and when we finished the edit and I looked at the video, and I'm like, okay, 5K is max, because the quality of the video was better than any kind of cover that we've made.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, 5K.
Yeah.
And when
But
it
we
was
know, like, we saw a lot of inconsistencies. We're like, okay.
Yeah,
fine,
whatever,
not
you
great.
know.
Right. But as they
Yeah,
say,
it
you
is.
improve one thing in the next video.
Yeah.
One-
No,
Yeah.
that video itself worked. So we put it out, and then we just got back, doing our regular stuff. I think we might have started writing the next cover or whatever.
Mm.
Then we refreshed, and we're like, wait a minute,
Right.
we got 5K views in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Then
took
we
off.
got double-digit K.
Right.
Then became triple digits, and we were like, okay, this is
Right.
unreal.
Yeah.
I think it was a very interesting refreshment of the arrangements, because I think another interesting thing is a lot of Konkani popular music comes from Goa, and you are an act from Mangalore. And of course, even in Mangalore, we've had let's say Wilfie Rebimbus, who's a very popular musician and legendary figure. But I think after some time, you've had a really fresh sound of refreshing those particular old songs, and that really caught with even younger people, I believe.
Yeah. So a lot of people who listen to us come back to us saying that my 7-month-old baby, my 3-year-old child loves listening to your stuff.
That is awesome, like those kind of comments, it just makes me like pause and like think how impactful it's being, and it's wonderful to know.
Speaking of impact, I think even some of my random friends, they'll be your song nowadays in a lot of Konkani weddings, Konkani Christian Konkani weddings, you'll find their songs playing at every other wedding out there. Running, for instance.
Yeah.
We take offense if our song is not playing.
Right.
Also, one thing to add here is, I don't think the three of us know to make popular music.
Yeah.
So when we put our music out there, I don't think for a moment really thought we were doing anything that was going to be pop, because even while we were making music for Skytrip, we did not really understand how to make pop music. So it still had a little bit of that progressive element in it,
Yeah.
right? So now that we've started putting out a lot of these Konkani songs, I think all of that is working to our advantage.
Yeah.
Because the music, even though it is pop in a way, there are a lot of elements that are not really associated with pop, right? So we refrain from using the that beat.
Right, the
Yeah.
common.
Right? We don't use that at all, because I mean, I don't think I can play that beat pretty well.
So yeah, I mean, usually
You'll
technical
just-
drummers would
Yeah.
not be up to playing the
Yeah.
most common.
He'll play blast beat.
Yeah, I was just going to say that you probably got double
Play a
pedals
blast
on the
he
song.
won't play FFV.
That I'm comfortable with.
Right. So I think what we could do is we could do a short rapid fire.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah, but yeah,
My favorite part.
nothing fancy. Just being in the studio or being on stage.
Oh God.
No. Like, if you would have asked this to us like a year back or maybe 2-3 years back, we would have said stage for sure.
Okay.
I say studio for me.
Stress.
I have like
Too
a
much stress,
longer answer for me.
Hey, rapid fire. Okay, but anyway, it's okay. No, give it. Give it.
Slightly
answer,
longer
yeah.
answer, because I like that 1.5 hours on stage, but I don't like whatever comes with it, like the traveling, the
Right.
stress, the sleepless things, waiting in the airport, or like that entire thing.
Waiting
just
for
like-
other bands to finish their sound check.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
the worst
like,
one.
That's a lot
The
of
festival-
blood feuds on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like all of us, or rather, I make sure that Jovith is on time. Viyan is very easy to handle, so he'll be there on time anyway.
What do you mean?
Hindi music or English language music?
English.
English.
It's just because we're just like familiar with it, with
Right.
the language mainly.
Right.
Hindi was a third language. We
Third
had
language,
to learn it.
Right. But you also had some Hindi covers.
Fun fact
Fourth
was I grew up listening to a
fourth
lot of
language, yeah.
Hindi music,
Right.
like, and maybe after a certain point, English.
Right.
I really can't choose, but I would say English because in English influenced a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now.
You have not played in Mangalore yet.
No.
No. Yeah. So when is the Mangalore debut? Is the question.
We have a
good.
date. It's not released yet, so I don't
Right.
think we can say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll see.
It's
it
under
happen.
wraps. No leaks.
It's
sadly.
happening this year though.
This year.
Yeah. So making reels or making full length music videos.
Full-length
Full
music
length.
videos. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Original songs.
Yeah. Making,
Like, it's just the way we all come together as a unit, not just the three of us. Avisha, who's our manager, and also like she does script writing. She helps with direction as well. Plus Jeetan, who shoots for us, and all of us. No, like when we sit, we don't have this one specific thing. Like, okay, I'm doing this, you do this, we do. Like, all of us put our brains into
Everything.
into everything. So,
right.
That's so studio, stage, or music video shoot. I think all of us will choose music.
Yeah.
video.
Music
Yeah,
video shoot.
yeah.
it's the best.
Right.
The entire journey is just
Being DIY forever or getting on a label at some point.
DIY forever.
DIY forever.
Yeah,
So yeah,
hands
we'll
down,
we'll check in some years. Coming back to running,
Okay.
right? What was that? I think it's a really, again, very innovative music video for the kind of visuals people are used to seeing in
Yeah.
Konkani music.
Mm.
And again, you mentioned you had this storyline in mind, but you had some very nice shots and visuals, and you had these dancers. You've collaborated with a lot of dancers, right, on social
Yes.
media. So I wanted to know first, what are some interesting stories on the set, right, of the shooting of Running, and also how has it been the social media aspect of it? All these people making viral reels. If you just go on social media, you will just see people making reels like crazy on running and their songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
We shot it in Mangalore, right?
Right.
In Kapu.
Yeah.
And it's very, very hot. The-
Right. Yeah. I mean,
and,
it's very
and
hot.
Even on a winter day.
yeah. So every time we would shoot and we would take like a minute break to check the footage, people would run inside the room for AC and then come back. It was just like so
Oh, okay.
so hot. Think just a story of how,
There were
how hot
just
it
two
was.
AC rooms, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right. But usually,
And,
I think.
and our shots were all in non-AC rooms.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And so there was I don't know if you'll remember, there's this one dance sequence where we
Right.
start with Gavin and we keep going back. So when we shot it on the first day, everything was great. We got the shot, we were very happy, and then we went and we checked the footage, and because it was so hot, there are like sweaty patches on everyone, and we're like, oh no.
Oh, right. That is a normal video problem.
Yeah,
Right,
and we were like, should we keep it or not? And then we all had this consensus that okay, we'll have to shoot it again. So the next day we shot the whole thing again, and we made sure this time that like everyone was like,
Wow.
Well,
And
why-
how did you feel? That's what I was asking. How do you ensure the ventilation for the?
no, we
yeah.
just like had to dab them, and
Yeah.
also the planning of it. If you see, it looks like everyone were there for all the days of the shoot, but we had like
It was a how many days? 3-day shoot.
it was a 3-day
3
shoot.
days. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was 3 days.
It ended up being 3 days.
Yeah.
So, by the way, fun fact, we had arranged for every single thing in Kapu, and because all of us have jobs, we had to drive from Bangalore to Mangalore and just start shooting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Friday night, we are driving from Bangalore.
Mm-mm.
So we're supposed to reach Kapu early in the morning, set things up and start shooting at nightfall. And then we call our main actor on the way.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready? He's like, dude, I have a show tomorrow in Bangalore.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I have a shoot. He's like, wait. Shoot is on Saturday, Sunday, isn't it? It's like, no, dude, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
That was a challenge.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
thankfully,
okay. Right.
thankfully, because we were quite meticulous with the script and the short list.
Yeah.
and
The
stuff,
Right.
short
we were able to quickly move some shots up. The guy cancelled his show. Wayne, I think he's a killer actor.
Yeah.
So yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
you've done a very good job.
So he cancelled the show. He rented a car. He arrived at about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, right in time for his first scene.
Yeah.
And we were
Yeah.
able to make everything work. That's good.
And one more thing is Mangalorean actors, dancers, like people in general are amazing to work with. Like that's something we like.
Yeah.
It's so easy to work with. They're very hardworking. Like they had to dance in that heat for like so
Right.
long, and then like they were just not fussy at all. It was just
Right.
so nice to work with.
Right. Right. And of course, we have had many artists from coastal Karnataka even making waves in mainstream Kannada film.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a lot of those artists in the same circles are making
Yes.
it there as well.
Yeah.
And but I mean, you're the director you are the director,
Yeah.
usually,
Yes.
the one with the on the chair.
Hmm.
So
There's no chair.
There is no chair at all. It's me just peeping into the camera and be like,
Camera, right.
okay, this will work. Okay, cool. And then going back. Yeah, that's what happens usually.
Right.
Also, it was a very challenging shoot because it was all like night shots. I think
Right.
Yeah.
It was
entirely shot in the
we
night,
had
right?
to make sure that we start bang on like sunset, like after
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the sun to go down. We're praying that the sunset arrives a little earlier than expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we just shoot like until maybe 2, 3. I think the last
Yeah.
day we shot until
the
5,
sun
6
came
in the
up.
morning. Yeah. And that's the day we actually shot our most viral reel, which is Goda So Pav. After shooting Running,
Yeah.
we shot Goda So Pav
Goda
in
So
that
Pav.
same house
Oh,
Oh, okay.
With the same
Right.
clothes.
with the same clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Right.
We
right.
were dead tired.
Yeah, oh my God.
and, this was day 3 or day 2?
Day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Right.
And the last shot that you see as well of Wayne in,
Right,
like
yeah,
that looks like a
right.
prison, right? It was like
Right.
a window that was there.
Oh, right. Right.
And we had to get it in like 15 minutes because the sun was like,
We could
Hello.
we could sense the sun come up,
yeah.
and we have to drive back to Bangalore.
Yeah.
and,
Okay,
and so that room where we were shooting, the guys who had come to help us with the lights, right, they were sleeping in that room, so we had to like cover it up in a way with black screen so that it looks like a prison, plus light it up very harshly, and like all of that in like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
And somehow we got it because Wayne did an like
Oh my
exceptional
God.
job in
I'm
that
getting
shot.
goosebumps like even thinking about that.
Yeah, when we shot it, and I was watching the shot, and I'm just like stunned with his performance. It's
Right.
awesome.
But regarding the video, so what is it? Is it is he imagining it all?
What-
That's the ending of it.
What do you
right?
think?
What do you think? Yeah.
I guess yeah, he is imagining it all. So basically, in the music video, he comes to his former lover and tries to rekindle their thing.
Yeah.
And they have
Mhm.
the whole song over it, and she's married, and that's that kind of thing. But
Spicy.
and yeah, anyway, you can go watch the video if you haven't, and it has struck more than 1 million views.
Yeah.
But and now, of course, your latest single, Yere Yere, right? Right, and that's again a very beautifully shot music video,
Yeah.
right? And it's centered around wedding customs and traditions. And how did they when did the songwriting of that particular song start, and how did you conceptualize that particular
Yeah.
video? Yeah.
So every song we start conceptualizing the day we finish the music video shoot for the previous video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so now the next song also we've already
Yeah,
started
it's-
thinking about.
Right.
It's happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So with Yere Yere, we were like, finally, we're not going to write a song about love and alcohol.
Right.
Okay. So actually, we really wanted to write a song about the traditions of a rose.
Right. So the rose is the kind of similar to a haldi ceremony which you
Yeah.
have, and yeah.
Yeah. So that's something that we wanted to write for a long time. Joe and I and Abhisha, actually, we've gone back to my hometown in Kopa, Chikmagalur, a lot of times. And every time we drive, we come up with a lot of these ideas.
Mm.
And one such idea was the rose idea.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to write about friendship and long lost friends, because it was an idea that me and my wife were talking about as well. So we realized we could put both of these together. What
Right.
if we do a roast setting and speak about the fact that, hey man, like, I really need you, my friend, to come to my roast.
Yeah.
It's been so long I've not seen you, but I know that you are this friend who, if you just spawn in front of me, we're gonna be like chuddy buddies again.
Yeah.
So that's what we wanted to
That
write
was the
about.
sentiment of the
Yeah.
what.
So is it technically still love, but
But brotherly.
Yeah.
yeah, brotherly.
So the idea was supposed to be, the rose idea was separate,
Yeah.
and the friendship song idea was separate.
Yeah.
And initially, when we thought about the video concept, it was much like in the vibe of I don't know if you've seen Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran.
No, I have not. I don't watch a lot of
so
mainstream music.
It's about friendship. It's a lot to do with friendship. So that was the vibe of the video that we were all thinking about. Okay. But then we also had this rose idea in mind, but we didn't really have a song for it. And then we're like, why not, combine
Mash it up.
these two? And then when we thought about it, then everything just started falling in place. And then we were like, initially we thought, it's going to be a small production. We're not going to have like as many people as we had for Running. And then we started planning it, and it just like, we had like how many
Because
people?
I try and work on the
3 times.
logistics,
Yeah.
okay? And
So you're the pre-production team.
yeah.
You head the
Yeah,
pre-production.
So
to
whenever
speak.
anybody comes up with an idea, I'm like, no, we don't have the money for it.
Yeah.
That's my job. And
He
Right
tells
from
no
the
to
start.
himself. He's like, should we do this? No.
right from the start,
Yeah.
I said no, we're not gonna do a video with 40 people on set again. We can't. Do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The running had about 40
40
people on
people.
set.
Wow. Yeah.
Said no way. And then we
And
said, okay, we'll have some 6 to 12 people. We'll
And
do
the
something.
thing about running is we had people of our age,
Our age group,
group.
right.
So it was like easy to handle like that,
Yeah.
you know?
And then all of a sudden, I don't know how they trapped me. Like, no, we should have a few more people. When we found the right place, it was a beautiful thing, by the way. So we worked with Neha. Neha is the missing fourth part of Skytrip.
Right. The
So-
your former guitarist
Yes.
Yes.
of your previous band Skytrip is Neha.
And this little question, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she started her own surf school, and we found out that she has a beautiful house that we can actually shoot at.
Yeah.
So we spoke to her. She's like, "Yeah, of course, man, come."
Yeah.
So we went there to take a look at the place. They came back. They're like, "Okay, we can have about 50 people here."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What? 50?"
Yeah.
Long story short, we had about 80 people on set.
Yeah.
Like,
So from
including
40 to 80.
the
okay.
crew and everyone.
Yeah.
Wow. So epic proportions and bigger budgets with every single other video. Right.
Yeah, it was.
I
we
don't know
didn't
if it was
intend to do
bigger
that.
budget. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
that we had. So that's the beautiful thing about the community as well. We had people from Mangalore, Mudbidri, Udupi,
Yeah.
Bangalore.
Yeah.
People came.
People just showed
yeah,
up.
They just showed up. They really helped us out. We had Daphne help us out with the decor. Daphne manages
Like the set
Exotica, which
decor.
is-
So everything you
Awesome,
see is done by Daphne and his team
Yeah.
with Exotica.
We had a catering company, Prince Caterers. They came and helped us out with the food.
Yeah.
We had Mercy
Oh, yeah.
Beauty Salon. They helped us out with the makeup. It was awesome, and it just worked out.
And all
It
of
worked out,
them are so professional and like they to the dot. Like they did whatever.
They
Such-
understood their assignment
Yeah.
and just
It
nailed it.
really, really helped. Like there's no way we could have pulled it off. Like now that I think about it, like something as simple as like makeup for like 40, 50 people.
Yeah.
Start
It's
at
insane.
It's
Yeah.
insane. Got to start at like
Okay.
6 in the
Damn.
morning
Oh.
and then,
Right.
oh my God.
and costumes for these many people.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Right.
So I think a message to anybody who wants to try and do something is you just go for it and then like come up with your big idea and
Yeah.
see how you can make it work.
Executed.
Because if we would have thought of going small right at the start, I
Yeah.
don't know if we
Mm.
would have been able to pull that off. Because
Correct.
yeah,
Because it's like you just have to.
Speaking again about the music itself
Mhm.
and the storytelling within the music, it's about friends coming back, and I think it's interesting. Like basically, your friend is, but there's a lyric which says "Gulfanto Naila." He's come back from
Yeah,
come from the Gulf, and
Yeah.
Which is very relatable.
which
to-
is exactly quite relatable since a lot of people from our various communities
Yeah.
work from the Gulf, have migrating from a long time. Even
Yeah.
now that I recollect, there's a video of Wilfie Rebimbus where he's not going to the Gulf, he's going to Chikmagalur to work and coming back. So there's a history of migration. People,
Yeah.
Right.
of course, all of us as well have migrated from our hometowns and come
Yeah.
back. And I think that's the sort of relatability which you had in the video.
Yes.
But in terms of I think a lot of the within the video itself, you have all these rituals which are done in the weddings, right? The
Yeah.
roast and all. And then there is the section about the OVO, singing the OVOs.
Yeah.
So OVOs basically, I mean, are not only in Konkani, but even in Marathi literature and culture, is the verse form which is used across, like, let's say, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka. But within weddings, we usually have these
Funny-
funny
Yeah.
sort of things, right?
Yeah.
So when we thought about the idea for the song to be about the rose, we could have gone two ways. We could have gone extravagant, or we could have chosen to be traditional and stay true to the culture.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to balance the two, but we tried to get there, because today's world, everybody is going to take offense to whatever you do, even if you're trying to represent the culture the best you can. We knew we wanted to put OVO somewhere, okay, We didn't know how we were going to do that. That is Joe's genius, actually. The phrasing of
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
we have a whole.
So who came up with who wrote those
That
lines?
was
That was
Avisha
Avisha.
on the spot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
okay.
she came up with that entire line on the spot, and then we were very close to not including it.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that part, that right after the chorus, like that part, the bridge part that you hear with the Vovio, right? It was supposed to be the Khazara Kiere part that comes later.
Right.
So we tried to put the Vovio with the Khazara Kiere part. We did a lot of permutations and combination, but we were just like, no, it just needs its own place.
Yeah.
For the first time, we actually forced it.
Yeah.
Let's jam it in there. Let's see if it works, and it actually worked. Very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I think it works very well to the flow of the song, right? It works as a
Yes.
great
Yeah.
bridge, and it also integrates
Yeah.
the culture very well in a new
Yeah.
fashion as well.
So we recorded it. We went back, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna work. We come back, and he's done some magic with his beats. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now it's sounding groovy.
Yeah, it was
Worked.
fun. It was fun recording it because a traditional Vovio doesn't follow like a beat or something like that.
Right.
It just goes
Off tempo. Off.
Yeah.
na na na.
Yeah,
It goes
yeah.
like that. Like there's no
time signature, nothing.
there's
to
no
it.
time signature. It's just
Yeah.
recited, right?
Right.
And then we had to put it on a beat, and we have a beat for the song, but not for that section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And yeah, like how do you make it groovy? Do you not have music behind it? Like how do you do
how
it?
do we go about it?
Because we've only heard it without anything.
Yeah,
We've
right.
only heard
Basically, it's
auntie
just
singing
One
it.
auntie
women
singing it,
singing
yeah.
these lines, odd
Yeah.
spot, trying to make humorous references. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is something that we wanted to do as well. So we could have gone very cultural and made it a little spiritual, but then God, are people gonna start hating on us because we're doing that? I don't know. I'm concerned about that. I don't think
No,
these two
no.
are.
I think all of
Same,
us have
like,
the same
we
concerns.
we tried to stay far from any kind of political religious thing, not because we don't have opinions, only because we don't want to
anger people.
just
Right.
just
I don't know how long we'll be
able
successful
to
in
do
doing
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can use this clip.
Right. But in terms of your songwriting process and music production and all of that, what is your standard songwriting process? I think generally, whenever I've seen you guys in the past, I've seen you just come up with something on the keys, or you producing something back home, right? Yeah.
So initially, back when we were making music together with Skytrip and all of these other bands, we would first come up with a melody
Yeah.
and the structure of the song, and then we would write lyrics on top of that. Sometimes we would have lyrics, and then we would kind of do whatever permutation combination on that. But now we write lyrics first. Calvin writes the lyrics.
Like the idea of the lyrics and a bass.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
bass composition is
Bass
also done.
composition.
I
Yeah.
think Calvin has generally been the idea maker and lyrics writer
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yes,
group.
yes,
right,
hands
right,
down.
Yeah.
Since Skytrip days,
Right,
like,
yeah,
concepts.
all
and
the
everything.
concepts.
Yeah. And then
Right.
post that, like we sit and we brainstorm hours together.
Yeah.
And even for running also, we had like just the other day I played like V1
Hmm.
version
Like
one
we
in
are
the car.
we are very, like, if you're sitting in a room when we are like making music, you will get annoyed with it. We are very like picky. We're these really annoying bunch of people who are like, no, not this note, but this note. And we'll
Sometimes
talk
we
about
get
that for,
annoyed
like,
with each
hours.
other.
Right,
We'll be
right.
like, no man, this should work. Like this should work. And like, no,
Right.
this will work. And
Right.
no, I don't. I think this will work better than that. And I think that's a great thing
Yeah.
because finally we always try finding like a middle ground. Like if you don't like something, why do I not like it?
Right.
Right? Like it's
I mean,
like
yeah, you
we
basically
try
a
to
lot of
find-
ideas
yeah,
and you
yeah.
try to reach a consensus.
Yeah, and
Right.
I think that's what has been working out for us a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's such a important part of the songwriting process where
Yeah.
we are, if someone has an idea, then why do they like that idea? Do I like it as well?
Yeah, but also we try very consciously to not be perfectionists.
Yeah.
Because we will never get anything out. So
yeah.
we are that for each other, you know, like if we are doing too much, we're like,
Right.
no, enough, this is good
Right.
enough.
Yeah,
Because
I think it's important to put out music.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
no, change, and you're never gonna.
You were mentioning that, you know, I recollected in one of our previous episodes, podcast episodes with the Muns from the Downtrodens,
Yeah.
where he was basically telling about the making of the song KFC, I think. And he's
Mhm.
basically like, you know, he was at the time staying with his friends, and, you know, he's coming back home and these guys are not working or anything like, and he's just bursting on them. Hey guys, we need to put out stuff, you know, otherwise we're not going to release anything. And then I think Sushin Sham sampled that, put that in the song, and that's the intro of the song.
Oh.
So I remember when he was mentioning that, I just remembered seeing some of you guys work. So what are your generally productivity hacks and tips, and, you know, which you go about when you're songwriting?
So we are the kind of people, I don't know if you've seen that meme, like me sitting at 3 a.m. changing the EQ on this snare when no one gives a shit. Like we are that type of people when it comes to everything that we do. But then we are consciously self-aware that anything like that, it has to stop somewhere. Like you
Yeah.
have to be
Right.
happy about something that you do. Like you need to set that
Benchmark.
benchmark
Right.
for yourself. Like what will you be happy with, and then like go ahead
Also,
with it.
productivity hack specifically.
Yeah.
Right now, because we've been with each other for so many years now, we understand that whatever one of us does, like let's say somebody's composed something and then we give that to Viyan, we know we don't have to worry about the production element.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or
I think
if
we all
I'm-
give
yeah.
each other
So if
their
somebody's
own
writing,
space.
space,
if I'm
yeah.
writing lyrics, they are not going to bother me with,
Mm.
Yeah.
no, oh yeah, make that change or whatever. Or even if they do, like that's easily done anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is happening is all of us have independent time to work on our stuff, and then when we come together, a lot of stuff gets done
Yeah.
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
So
Basically, you give someone what they're good at to do what they're good at.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Like not that you don't have opinions. on
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
like,
of course you need to, because as much as we do, like Calvin comes to me or Joe comes to me saying like I don't really like that snare sound, or I don't like that hi-hat, and be like, why? And then I'd be like, okay, let's try something else. What is there?
Mm.
And
It's really important to have that why of why you're doing this song, because it's easy to get lost in the ego of it all.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like Calvin can easily be like, what do you know about lyrics? Like I know, like
Right.
honestly, if you think about it, his Konkani writing is mountain times. If I don't know if that's the right way to use it, like it's so much better than like us, right? So he can easily be like, no, like I'm not gonna change the lyrics, or like Viyan can be like, oh, like my production's better.
yeah, video also be like, oh no, dude, we're gonna do this
Yeah, but,
grand.
but then like we have this space where we listen to each other, even though we don't agree. We know that the song has to be made. There's this vision that we have for the song,
Yeah.
and if the opinions that we have are going towards that vision, then all of us are open to like listening and
Right.
okay, yeah,
Right. Right.
Listening
Then that
to
makes
your
sense.
team is
Very,
a
very
productivity hack.
yeah,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So I
We
think-
take offense sometimes. It's fun.
Yeah, we do. I mean,
Eh,
So I think there's only two models of band running. One is the single dictator of the band. Then there's three people consensus, establishing a consensus.
Also, like we're not afraid to shout at each other.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That I think is super
because
important.
we know we're not going anywhere. Like, where the fuck are these guys gonna go?
If somebody offends me too much, then I can always like take a hockey stick, whack them.
Throw a
Right.
shoe at them.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like, and then we're gonna sit with a black eye and finish the song.
Right. At the end of the day, right. But nonetheless, when you mention the songwriting, I think one thing about the songwriting in or your lyrics actually is that it's a lot of it is very. Of course, there's a lot of what you call formal language, literary language, and then there's folk or common language, and I think you incorporate that very well. Or you mix again. You're not shy to mix English or
Yeah.
and a lot of folk. And but do you consciously think of that? And I think
Yeah.
you use a lot of vernacular in your songwriting, right?
So I typically, my writing style is typically very poetic, but I can't use that in our songs. because
Yeah.
it won't make sense. What we've done after a lot of review as well is we want to tap into the younger generations as well. Why should anybody listen to Konkani music if they don't understand it? Right. So how can we reach out to a different set of audience that is going to be able to at least repeat back a couple of lines from the song, right? So running, it's very, very
The hook.
intentional. Yeah,
Right.
I keep running back to you. Anybody in the country is probably going to be able to sing that.
Okay. Right.
So even in Ere, this Thai superstar, right? It's very intentional because these are words that some people might be able to, grab onto and then repeat. That's precisely why we're doing it. We do have a lot of people telling us, "Hey, like, you should be a purist," and we're like, "Hey, come on, like, you are letting us know about all of these things on Instagram." And you're typing all of that in English anyway. So do you?
Right.
You're not staying true.
The word in
Right.
itself is very subjective, no? Like,
Yeah.
what's
Right.
like what is the
And I think it also stifles innovation, right? In any
Yeah,
right,
hands
right.
down.
So
it does.
how are we going to really speak Konkani otherwise? We are going to use some English words. If you
Right.
tell me you're not using English words, good on you. But
Right.
I don't think I'm going to really believe you because you're going to say good morning to somebody.
Right. And makes it relatable also,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yeah.
that's what I feel.
Right.
But at the same time, it's very important to progress, or not just progress, just showcase that there is a lot of good Konkani literature out there.
Yeah.
Right,
Very
of course,
difficult to
right.
do that in the modern setting. But it's a challenge where it feels very nice when people repeat things. So we have that. We have a line that is a crowd favorite at this point. That is "Datter sang tamuji BP illi hai."
Okay.
So in that, there are a couple of nice words which are like proper Konkani, like apurbai.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it
Works.
rhymes with BP illi
Illi
high.
high.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
that's your song.
So that's
right?
fun. It's very, very fun to rhyme English phrases with
With
Konkani
Konkani
words.
Konkani
Yeah,
words,
yeah.
right, right. And I think you also had, I mean, you received a lot of accolades. I wanted to come to your social media presence and marketing as well. But you received a lot of accolades from big names, like for instance, Remo Fernandes,
Yeah.
right? Who's like
Yeah.
is he the biggest Goan musician out there? Kind of. He's played in Bollywood songs and everybody knows him. So how was
Yeah.
that moment when he, reshared your song?
It was amazing. Like, I just saw like a post. Someone had sent us a screenshot actually, and we were like, "Whoa, is that the actual Remo Fernandes?" And then we were just like mind blown with what he had written. He had very nice things to say about it, and we also like share it to our family members, and they were also, my dad especially, he was like very ecstatic about it. He usually doesn't get very ecstatic about a lot of stuff, but he was very happy with that fact. I think all of
Yeah.
us were.
There's a funny story about that. Okay, so my dad calls me, and and like he's like, "Oh, very nice, like Remo Fernandes." I'm like, "Oh, you know him, like," because again, didn't grow up listening to
Right.
music, so I'm like, he's like, yeah, he did Maria Pitache. I'm like, yeah, it's the same person. He's like, "You guys should make your own music." My dad is telling me. That is the song. What do you mean? He's so out of
parents. Right.
yeah.
Right.
I was like, oh, he's like, oh, really? Who writes? I'm like, Calvin writes. Oh, Waigi.
He's oblivious to what at least some. But he appeared in your video, right? I
Yeah,
think the last video.
he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the-
yeah. He was my dad in the
He was
video.
the groom's dad.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Oh right. How about your parents? And I think they were used to you guys making music from a long time.
Yeah.
And now how was
I
the
think
response
all our
from
parents are
them?
really proud.
Yeah, they're very happy.
Yeah, they're very happy. And coming back to Remo, there was
Right.
another person, Henry D'Souza.
Henry D'Souza, yeah.
Yeah,
the
oh my God,
legendary
when we-
Henry D'Souza.
Like, he's probably like 80 or something
Yeah.
right
Right.
now. but he made sure he sent us a message
No, he sent a message to a common friend of
to a
ours,
common
but
friend of ours.
Mhm.
Yeah.
we got that, and yeah, we were ecstatic then as well.
What a
Yeah.
songwriter though he is.
Yeah, he is an
Yeah.
amazing songwriter. I can't
Yeah.
believe he did that back in like, I don't know, 60s,
Yeah,
70s.
60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right.
We've also had a lot of relatives of musicians, like Anthony Mendes's relatives,
Yeah.
Alfred Rose's
Daughter.
relatives, and so on. Daughter.
Yeah.
They've reached out to us saying they're happy about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
We've had people from
Wilfie's family
Wilfie's
as well.
Oh,
family as
okay,
well,
right.
And we all, because of our social media presence, recently we've been seeing like a boost of Bollywood artists or, people from the Kannada industry also
Industry.
using a lot of our songs on their posts.
Oh, okay.
And that's also a nice thing to
Right,
see.
right,
Like we had
right.
Sameera Reddy
Oh,
put
okay.
it on
Wow.
her story.
Yeah. Like if
Wow.
they go to Goa or something, they
Yeah,
they
I mean,
play
Yeah.
that
I'm sure that I mean you've performed a lot live in Goa, and people who are in Goa
yeah.
are gonna come across. I mean, already I think quite a substantial population of Goa would have listened to you,
Yeah.
but people are gonna keep listening to.
Like we've been
your
shown
music.
incredible love from
From
Goa.
yeah,
Like,
from
it's been
Goa.
awesome.
Right. And speaking of the dance things, people making reels, was that intentional or like did it just happen?
it just happened, and then
for running, I think.
For
Yeah.
I
No,
think
not
mostly
just
started
that.
from running, right?
No,
but even
actually-
your covers, I think for some
Yeah.
of your
So
covers.
what happened was there are a couple of there are a lot of dance pages.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who make dance reels on Instagram specifically for Konkani music.
yeah,
Mm.
These people picked it up first. There's two pages that I can specifically remember: the Quadros twins and Systetics.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
these people put out a couple of covers, and then everybody latched onto it
Yeah.
because they did their own choreography. Okay,
Mm.
so for Godasabha specifically.
yeah. I think their
And-
videos reached a million. or
Yeah.
something.
So, and then we realized everybody's just latching onto it, and no matter what cover we put out, people started making reels
Reels
and
out
like
of it.
covers out
Yeah.
of those dance covers out of our
Right.
music covers, and it took off. So when we put out running, they felt like I think more and more people just felt like doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It took
So it
off.
was not intentional. So there was no big label behind them making people
No,
make reels
no.
and
The
stuff.
only
Right.
intentional part of it was to put out the cover so
Right.
that running like it so that the covers would help running, which
A lot of credit also has to go to Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin is our choreographer for both running and Ere.
yeah.
Right.
Running specifically, I think it just took off because of
the dance steps, the
dance
hook
moves as
step,
well.
and everything.
Right.
Oh my god! Like even right now, like when I watch it, when I watch someone else doing like a dance reel, I'm like, damn, that's a crazy good hook step. It's so good. It's like so lyrical also with everything
Yeah.
that he does.
And speaking of your various the migration right history, and
Mhm.
you mentioned Wilfie, Rabimbus, and all. Who are your growing up? Who are your favorite musicians and songs? And how did that? I know you used to you were a pianist right from the beginning,
Yeah.
right? And who are your favorite musicians growing up from Goa or Mangalore?
From Goa or Mangalore? Okay. So I've been listening to a lot of Wilfie songs as a kid, and because I didn't really know all these songs because we used to have like mother tongue singing competition in school.
Right.
So I used to learn a lot of these songs to sing them at these competitions, and that's why I knew Wilfie's songs a lot. Not a lot of Goan music back then, so I really can't pick out any names. But then Wilfie was, of course, from Mangalore. It was, of course, Remo Fernandes also. Yeah, okay, Goan.
Right.
A lot of Maria Pitache, and there's the flute song also.
Right.
If you know what I'm talking
I
about.
think I
Yeah.
do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's very famous. I think it's played all over the country. A lot of
Right.
people love that song. So I think my favorite musicians, I would say, yeah, hands down. After growing older, Chris Perry as well, Lorna Chris Perry,
Right.
my favorites. But then my influences in terms of sound comes from a lot of 80s or 90s English music. huge fan of Michael Jackson, not just because of the movie or anything.
I've always
Always been a,
Right.
a huge fan of that kind of music. Heavy production, heavy bass lines, fat drums. That's always
a lot of
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where my influences are from, and my favorite musicians are from.
Right. And I think yours?
Very similar, Wilfie, obviously, but then I think Henry D'Souza is a bigger influence on me personally.
Right.
Wilfie as well. I don't even know, because as a child you don't know who the artist is.
Yeah.
Right? You just listen to music and you're like, okay, Konkani song. You don't even say Konkani song; it's a song for you. Right? So,
Right.
when I know a lot of Konkani songs, but I don't know the artist even till date.
Yeah.
Right. I can hum a lot of different tunes. I don't even know what that song is. So and now I'm realizing that, okay, this is the actual artist, because finally we have.
Thanks
No,
to
actually-
the internet. Yeah.
No, there's a cool thing. A lot of Konkani music was not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Saregama purchased rights for every Konkani
Recently,
song.
Yeah. I
Right.
think-
Right. They did actually a lot of
Right.
Wilfie songs.
Yeah,
are,
recently I've
on
seen that.
Because we know a lot of
licensed by
songs, we're
them.
like, oh yeah, we should cover this song. Then we're like, oh, okay. now-
licensing and
Yeah, but more importantly, we need to give credits to the right
credits.
people.
Right.
Yeah.
When we write our caption for Instagram, we need to know who the artist is.
Yeah.
So that's when we really understand,
Right.
oh, okay. Now we need to do some research. Who's the artist?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes our minds are blown. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. And Wilfie, this I think the first so Chris Perry and Wilfie both had the first Goan and Mangalorean movies respectively, right? They did the music, and I think which is Mogani My Pass in
Yes.
Mangalorean and
Mangalorean.
Boirantlo Munis in
Goan.
Goan.
Yes.
Right. And with respect to, I think one, you mentioned Remo Fernandes, and
Yeah.
you will see that a lot of these artists are all tied together very strongly. So one question was, do Goans know Mangalorean musicians? I think Wilfie they know, or Henry D'Souza, I think.
Yeah.
They
Wilfie, I
definitely-
don't think so. Henry D'Souza to an extent, yes.
To an extent, right.
I think the volume of music that came out of Goa was
Much
little-
larger.
Yeah, much larger.
Right.
So I don't know if, could be wrong, but I don't know if Goans felt the need to listen to any other Konkani.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But we are very lucky that
Yeah.
we love both.
Right.
So there's a lot of music that we can explore. For example, Illo Illo
Yeah. I was just going to
Is-
talk about that.
is a song that every child in Mangalore grew up singing, right?
Yeah.
At the age of
Right.
3. Like everybody knew Illo Illo. I think all of us knew Illo Illo at
Yeah.
that age. So when we were gonna cover the song, not everybody was really on board covering the song, because they're like, okay, I don't know if it's
Yeah. If it's
Right.
going to make a
yeah,
difference.
because it's like because for us it's a rhyme.
Yeah.
It's
And
not a song.
we liked the song, so we were like, okay, let's put the cover
Yeah.
out. Like,
Then we realized nobody in Goa really knew the song. They
Yeah.
thought it was our
Oh,
original.
really?
yeah.
Okay. So Illo Illo is just a fun alcohol drinking song,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
A song by Henry D'Souza, sang by Melvin Perez.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Melvin
Yeah.
Perez, another we
Yeah.
forgot to mention. Yeah, another
Yeah.
great musician from Mangalore.
Mangalore,
right,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Henry D'Souza, Melvin Perez. I think all of these people made music together with people we know. So, for example, that both these people, like our parents and uncles and aunts, used to hang out with.
Okay.
A ton of people in Mangalore were just so closely knit. So my parents actually know these people. My mom's actually acted in dramas with Melvin Perez.
Oh,
and so on.
right.
So it's
Mhm.
my dad has gone and like fixed bulbs in Henry D'Souza's house. and all of
Okay.
that. So,
Okay.
so
Right.
stuff like that. People in Goa now cover Illo Illo
Right.
at every wedding. It's crazy. And we have a lot of bands from Goa asking us if their version of Illo Illo is okay.
Oh,
they
right,
ask
interesting.
us
Yeah,
without them knowing that it's not our song. They ask us, can we like cover this song? And we're like, yes,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
okay.
We would love to.
I mean, don't
watch it.
ask us.
Yeah, don't ask us. Yeah, we just
Right.
love to watch it anyways.
Right. I think Melvin Perez even has this. I mean, a lot of these musicians have worked in Kannada music. He has a very popular Tulu
Yeah,
song.
Honda.
Right? Honda, Linda, right? But I think Tulu, I mean, it all
Yeah,
seeps into our language and
Yes,
vice
yes.
versa.
Yeah,
and-
like
So I had
Pura.
somebody reach out to us, yeah. So we released Running, and there's a line that says Tempura porne.
Hmm.
I have someone new ne.
Okay.
It's like, oh, all of that is old. Please forget about me. I have somebody new in my life. That's the girl's part. But she uses the word pura, Tempura. I get a text from somebody from Mangalore. They're like, you should not use pura because pura is a Tulu word, which would say suckled.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you're right. Tulu really
Seeps in.
is
Right, and that's-
intertwined into Konkani.
Right, and that's our unique thing, right? It's
Yeah.
our language. It has unique influences.
It has a vibe.
right.
And I don't think people in Mangalore really think about what language they're speaking. If
Right.
you have like Jitin, a cinematographer for that matter, he has his cousins and he talks to them in Tulu.
No, he talks to them in Barry.
Yeah.
Like two Christian guys who go to church.
And
Talk
have
to
grown
each
up
other.
together. Their
Yeah.
parents speak. Everyone speaks Konkani, but
Yeah, they talk to each
Right.
other in Barry because I think that's the essence of Mangalore.
Mangalore,
Mangalore,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
It's a multicultural city.
Yes,
People
yes,
speak each
yes.
other's languages.
everyone
so-
enjoys talking everyone
Yeah.
else's language.
Right.
That's what
It's
I
a
feel.
feel.
And in terms of Goan musicians, I think you had a show that was in Mangalore, right? Oh no, it was in Goa
Goa.
with the Seven Seas.
Seven
Seven
notes.
notes.
Seven Notes, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's another
You have
band.
to keep that on, okay?
Oh shit! They'll kill me, bro. Shit. Seven. you had a show with Seven Note and some other popular bands.
Yeah,
right?
with Black
Right.
Sapphire,
Right.
with Injunction as well.
Yeah. So the Injunction vocalist Jenny, she so when we had the gig with them, she sang Running with us.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
right. I think your live vocalists tend to
Keep
vary a
changing.
lot for that particular song.
Yeah.
Right. But which are some Goan? I think Remo Fernandes mentioned seven.
Seven notes.
Seven Notes
Yeah,
and
yeah, on his post. Yeah.
which are some other Goan acts or Konkani acts which you guys listen to, enjoy, or some particular songs you would like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, so for us, we've become best buddies with the Black Sapphire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make
Black-
sure to meet
yeah.
them every time we go to Goa.
Yeah,
Right.
so we have this.
A very fun bunch of people
Yeah.
to hang out with.
Uh-huh.
We have a bottle exchanging culture with them now.
Yeah.
Every
Okay.
time we go, we exchange
Bottles.
bottles. They're the guys who wrote Rosalina.
Oh,
Rosalina.
Rosalina, right.
Yeah.
I think we particularly like that
You
song.
covered
because-
Rosalina.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
we
right,
have.
so-
We have.
So we like that song specifically because it goes a little deeper into Goan culture. It's not a very surface level song. I think there's a little bit of depth there,
Yeah.
culturally, lyrically. So it's great.
That's the thing with their music, like Black Sapphire music, it does have a lot of depth.
For fans, again, what are your upcoming plans, singles, tours? Where else are you playing live?
So we have a UK tour coming up.
Oh, you have a UK tour
Yeah.
coming up.
UK
so,
and Canada.
Yeah,
One.
we're working on a Canada tour, UK tour.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our Bahrain show got cancelled because
Yeah,
of
because
of the
such
war.
wonderful things happening in the world.
Right. sad
Yeah.
Yeah.
things happening around
You don't
the
have
world.
to say sad. Sarcasm will be.
Yeah, certain
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
happening. But yeah, you have a global tour plans for the UK and Canada.
Canada,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of songs or singles, we are definitely going to be putting out a lot of covers, our versions of the classics. And a lot of people keep asking us. So, yeah, for viewers, it's coming. And we also have, I think, a couple of originals
Yeah.
planned out for this year. So,
Right.
hopefully, that it's a lot, yeah, but we are so freaking passionate about it. We would love to just
So
keep
we're
working
also,
at it.
as a production house, as Godgodo Studios, working on a bunch of stuff for other
Yeah,
artists as
yeah.
well.
No.
So that's something we are also fully focusing on.
Right, your own production studio where you handle again end to end of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we typically take Sarah Titus for our live shows, and she's working on a jazz album, and we are lending our music and production
Yeah.
capabilities there. So I think this month we're going to finish a couple of singles there.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people approaching us for Konkani music,
Films.
Movie-
yeah,
movies.
movies and so on.
Yeah.
hopefully we'll do a little bit of all of that.
Right. So fans are definitely gonna get a taste of much more from this act, little, not so little act from a small town city in coastal Karnataka. So thank you again so much, guys, for giving us so much time and yapping so much about so many things.
Yapping.
Right.
Thanks for getting out the yap in
Yeah,
us.
but thank you so much. Thank you so much again, guys, and all the very best for all your future endeavors.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
Thanks for
so
doing
much
this.
for
All the
having
best to you too.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you.